wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? FTR. This is Xfinity, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, there you go. Let's see, let me set up my...
There you go. There. Let me look. MBT. Mob Racing Organization. Poly is not live yet.
Damn it. You son of a bitch. Why does it do that, you son of a bitch? Alright, you ready?
Go right ahead, dude.
Alright, here we go. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday night racing of FTR Racing. Good evening, everyone, all your race fans. Thank you for joining us tonight in the booth. I am Shady Acres, and with me, my partner in crime, Nick Chastain. What's going on, Nick? How you doing, man?
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh, I am jacked up, dude. I am jacked up for this race because you know what, baby? We are at Talladega. That's right, Dega race tonight. I know you're jacked up as much as I am, Nick.
Absolutely. I've been waiting for this whole time. I know I missed Daytona, but hey, I love this track. I love this type of racing.
Well, it's no secret that it's my favorite track. It's just, I love it. Everything about it. It's Talladega, baby. It's Dega. It's just always been my favorite track, man. It's just super speedway racing. I mean, it's as wide as it can be. And tonight we have got 23 drivers in the field tonight. 23. 23 drivers in this field, so you know what that means.
The chaos ensues.
It means that we have to see 2x2 racing, a high line and a low line. There's going to be too many cars on the track where you can't just have a low line the entire way around the track with 23 cars. It just ain't going to happen.
No, and I think we got to cover this. These guys are going to have the adrenaline go all the way up tonight. The adrenaline. Who's going to go high? Hey, who's going to go low? Who's going to make the risky move and make it 3 wide? That's my thing.
You hit a fair point, man. 3 wide. That's the thing with Talladega, man. It's not as kind of narrow as Daytona is, man. Talladega's got plenty of space where these guys can get. They can get 3 wide easy. I won't be surprised if we see some 4 wide coming through the tri-oval, because the competition with these guys has just been, extremely tight. I mean, they've been. The races that we've seen, man. Guys really aren't really walking away with it. McLovin walked away with a couple maybe here and there, but other than that, man. But when you get these guys especially a lot of these guys haven't won a race yet, man. Some of these heavy hitters haven't won a race yet. You know that they're going to be eager to, because at Talladega you might as well put all the names in a hat and then just, pick out one of them, and they have as good a shot as winning as the remaining 22 drivers in the field.
Exactly, and Talladega and Daytona are known for first-time winners, and I tell you what, with 23 guys given tonight, one driver is going to be getting that first career FTR win tonight. I tell you, it is very lucky. You got to have that luck.
Yeah, you have to have that luck, but you also have to have friends.
Yes, absolutely.
You cannot win. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you've got a red S on your chest and you're flying around here in a red cape. You just are not going to win this race without any help.
Absolutely, and I think another thing we got to keep our eye on is pit road entry and exit. You got to work and say, hey, we're going this time, and say, real life NASCAR, they're saying, oh, the Chevys are pitting, now the Fords are pitting, now the Yodas are pitting, and then when you come off a pit road, if you don't have enough speed to get on entry, well, you're all by yourself. You're literally all by yourself, and then you got to rely for a caution of the stage to end so you can get back all grouped up.
Good point. I don't know if we're going to see the pit stops with the pit stops per stick with your own kind, so to speak, as far as the manufacturers.
Well, that, but I'm just saying, like you said, you gotta have friends, but yeah, they're saying, Shady, friends off the track, but enemies on the track.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, especially when you come down to, 1 lap to go, 2 laps to go, and it's kind of go time. Or even here, I mean, 3 or 4 laps to go. Sometimes is when you want to make a move. It just kind of depends on where the chips fall. And with these super speedway races, it's all about putting yourself in a position with these. Now, I mean, keep in mind that what I love about this is that it is low draft. This whole season, these guys have been running low draft, and I love the low draft. at Talladega and at Daytona. Because you know why? You know why? And I don't know why a lot of leagues have never picked up on this in the past. But you know why?
Hit me.
Because it helps eliminate that accordion effect on the backstretch from just guys having to check up. And when you get 23 cars on the track, or even if you have only 15 or 16 cars on a track, and you get the boring Talladega Daytona races where they're all running single file, and that always accordion effects. Starting with the guy who's with the leader going into turn 3, and it just accordion effects all the way to the back. But the longer the line, the worse that accordion effect is, the worse the checkup is for the guys in the middle to the end of the pack.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I tell you what, you mentioned
with that low draft helps eliminate it. It's not going to eliminate it all the way, but it does do a heck of a job as far as kind of slowing these cars down a little bit from when you get that. It's when you get that humongous momentum push. You know what I mean? It's either when you get that humongous momentum push, you have several options. 1, go high. 2, run over the guy in front of you. Or 3, come off the throttle, or if hit the brake if you even have to. Depends on how much of a push that you're getting. But those are your 3 options.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I tell you, it is going to be very, very interesting because you mentioned these guys are on low draft. Some of us run high draft on these restrictor plate racing, and yet, again, if you lost the draft, well, you better hope someone's going to come up right behind and probably give you a chance to work with you and then get back to that pack. I tell you, that's restrictor plate racing for you right there. I tell you.
Yep. So taking that all into account, Nick, I'm going to have to go ahead. Let's get into the picks. Now all that is said, let's get into some picks here.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I picked last week and then you picked. I believe it was. So I'm going to let you go first this time. So.
Oh, well, how kind of you. how very kind of you. I appreciate that, Nick. Well, let me see here. Let me pull up the points real quick, and that's the other thing I want to kind of do is pull up the points real quick because Eneltown is running away with this thing.
Sure is.
He's starting to run away with this thing. Eneltown's been in first the whole race, and he's almost got himself a 100-point lead now. He's in ahead with 539 points.
Oh my goodness.
JD in second is got 443 points.
Goodness gracious.
So that's a difference of 96 points.
Good Lord. That's insane.
And that's not taking. I mean, JD's having a heck of a season, but where it's getting now the statistics. I mean, the stage wins is what's got Eneltown the lead. He's got more stage win by more people. He's got 6 stage wins. The next driver on the list in second place as far as the amount of stage wins is Hurricane Hall, and he's got 2.
Absolutely.
That's the difference at how those stage points makes. And remember, Nick, this is old school point system. There's no Final Four. There's no chase for a championship. Oh no, there's no playoffs. This is whoever has the most points at the end of the season. This is old school.
You're getting the hardware. Yeah.
So these guys might want to get on the horse and kind of look at that statistic, and that'll tell you that's the reason why he's got a 100-point lead, is he's got 6 stage wins, and also don't forget, he's got the 2 wins.
Absolutely.
He's got 2 wins.
Yeah,
So
yeah, absolutely.
With the 2 wins and the 6 stage wins, that's the reason why when you put those 2 together. But all right, let's see here. And these guys have finished up qualifying, and let's see. Was going to get to the pick, right?
Yep. And I'll let you go first on that one.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick a new guy that's come into the league tonight. We have a few new drivers in the league tonight, and I am going to go with, what driver number is that? Okay, I see. I am going to go with the driver of the number 47 car, Who Dat, baby. Who Dat. Finally, he joined the league today, joined FTR this afternoon, or it might have been yesterday or the day before, actually. But he just joined FTR this weekend, along with 2 other folks, 2 other awesome drivers I'm going to mention here in just a bit. But Who Dat is my number 1 pick tonight. He's going to win his first race coming out of the chute, man. I'm telling you, watch. Wow, that's my number 1 pick. My dark horse now. My dark horse. Let's see. Who should I go with a dark horse? You know what? I'm gonna go Hurricane Hall. Hurricane Hall has got to get that win. He has got to get that win. I'm going with Hurricane Hall. He knows this track like the back of his hand, and he knows how to work the draft. I'm going with Hurricane. So there's my 2 picks right there for you.
Well, I got some news for you. I'm not sure if he's new, but I'm going to go with 2 outrageous picks, and one of them is a guy who I think should have had last week, and yes, I'm talking about none other than second place finisher, my man, the Florida brother. I'm going with Paulie D, man. You cannot go wrong. I tell you, I swear, if he pulls this off, I told him last week, I said, if you win, we'll have some watermelon and celebrate with a beer, man. We'll do that. And I'm going with a dark horse that of the 10 of Tyler's Chevy, or whatever it is. I'm not sure. So
another new guy.
Yes, and he's driving the famous number 10 in Xfinity, and I tell you what, if he makes that 10 car look perfect, well, I must have driven it wrong when I was doing it wrong. I'm driving it wrong, but I am going for I tell you, I had no good luck in that 10, so please, Tyler, please give that 10 some love, man. Show some love to the 10 car, y'all.
I'm sure he will. And you can't go wrong on either of those picks either. And you're right, Tyler's Cherry. So we got both 2 new guys. We got new guy. Both of us got new guys as far as our picks. And I picked Who Dat as my number 1 pick, and you got Tyler's Cherry or Tyler's Chevy on for your dark horse. And they're brand new. They just signed on with FTR this weekend. I love it. I love the move. Those two guys are going to make this league even more competitive and exciting than it already is, man.
Absolutely.
These 2 guys are really good. I've raced with these guys before, and they're very fast and they're very good and very
absolutely
awesome dudes.
And really quick, I always say this in the Misfits. I always say, if you all want to tag along and say who you got for a pick or whoever you want to, you can always play along. We are always welcome. We like this.
Yep. Give us your picks. Tell us in the chat, who do you guys pick?
All right. I believe.
And we get to join, dude.
Let's get this amazing show underway, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Let's get this sucker on the road.
113 laps. Good night.
Yeah, 100%er, baby.
Oy. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Grab the popcorn and hang out.
I saw you taking a tour of the track this morning. I saw that, Shady.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah,
Shady
boy.
comes over to me saying, man, I just had the best time of my life at this place, man. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Talladega. She's bold, she's big, and I tell you what, it's time to unleash the noise, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to let Shady take over.
I love it. Well, I'm still loading in myself, and my PlayStation 4 is slow as molasses in the January winter.
Green flag in the air as WFJ starts on the pole. Green is out. And really quick, WFJ almost had himself a good run. Can he back it up this week?
Well, we'll find out as we are green at Talladega.
Single file, if you ask me. It is, everyone's trying to get to that bottom lane, and I don't know, but if you're trying to make that top lane work, you either got to make it now or maybe earlier in the race. But it is only lap 1. These guys are getting up to speed. Oh, someone's already aggressing this Foo, and good save. Really good save. Gets back in line.
And WFJ out in front. And let's introduce these guys here. As we got a big pack there in the back. They're 3 wide back here. Shack Attack and others. Ooh, Shack Attack's right in the middle of the beehive.
Yes.
So is a 20 car of Dusty Rhodes. He's in the sandwich hole. He's going to slip back. He was able to drop down to the low line. Glad he was able to do that, because that is not where you want to be.
No. Absolutely not.
But he's got a whole second pack here. As let's get back up to the front, or let's check in here as Tyler's Cheney. I always think it was Tyler Chevy. I'm going with Tyler Chevy. No disrespect.
That's where I'm going that with you, bud. I can't say it. I can't say Chesney because I don't know what that. Well, I'm going Tyler Chevy as well. So
yes, in our FTR booth, we proudly call him. Just say Tyler Chevy. So out of nothing but love and respect. And the fact that I get so tongue-tied and I'll forget it all the time, it will be ridiculous. As we got shifting going on up front, Hurricane holding the 39. He might have an issue. He is way up high, all the way up into the top line. Or is this playing? Now he's into the wall. He just scuffed the wall there a little bit. Yeah, yikes. He's dropping back.
He's like, no, I'd rather just play it safe right now. And I tell you, right now, but really quick, I want to take a say, look who's right there in second position, his debut race, and that's Who Dat.
And wow. Who Dat driving the 47. As let's, I haven't even been able to get to
driver intros
to introduce these guys, as things have kind of settled down now. And we got, yes, my number 1 pick of the night, driving this 47 machine, is Who Dat. Next up, Blazin in the 13. He is just as capable as getting a win tonight. He could have easily, I almost could have picked Blazin as a second dark horse. And if I get a second dark horse, Blazin is it. He could just do it tonight and get his first win ever in FTR history. And he has been here since the beginning. Rodney driving the 90 car. He too could win it. Look at him up here in the 3rd place. He's gotten good here at these super speedways. Watch that 90 car. Ingletown in the 11. Your points leader. You know he's going for yet another win and more points. Funagi driving the 98 car. He's carrying this second group of cars here. JD in the 4 car. Currently second in points. As he's up here, looks like he's in the top 10. He's right where he wants to be, along with Kenrod in the 7 car. Paulie, that's your pick, Nick. Paulie driving that number 78 car. He's on the tail end of this lead pack, but that's where you want to be with the lead pack. Jay Manry in the 9 car. He's got a win early in this season. He's still looking to get a second win, and he could get it here tonight very easily.
Oh, wow. That was a lag. I don't know if you saw, but that was a lag, dude.
No, I didn't. Where at?
I believe Hurricane Hall lagged.
Man, that's why he was dropping back.
Yikes.
As we continue on, the number 92 car, another new guy that's going in the lead tonight, Corey. I've raced with him before, and he is fast. He can be up there and win this first race coming into the league tonight. Fire truck in that 8 car, that bright yellow number 8. He's a part of this second group pack here, looking to get to the front. D-Dubs in the 15. He's up here. He's also with this second pack. Look like he's scheduling the pit going down to the bottom yellow, along with Dusty Rhodes driving that bright green number 20 car. I love that paint job. I do. Wheels Auto Trans. Something has happened with Wheels. He is all by himself. Here in the 18 car, he's got damage to the front right of that car. Not sure what he hit or who he got into, but he has got damage to the right front nose, and he is all by himself, which is 2 things you do not want to be at Daytona. Next up is Hot Wheels is back. Hot Wheels driving that bright orange number 6 car. And then there's Tyler Chevy driving the number 10. We just spoke about him. McLovin in the 22 car. He won 3 races in a row, and then he wasn't able to race last week. So it snapped his 3-race win streak. He's looking at starting another one here tonight. He's Jack Attack in the 44. He's also looking to get into the win column for the first time this season. Super Dave in the 1 car. Not sure what happened with Super Dave. He's all by himself as well. I don't see any visible damage to that 1 car. Not sure what happened, but we're only at stage 1, so he does have time. And those are our drivers here tonight, and the drivers brought to you by our awesome sponsor, Linda's Fashions and Accessories. Check them out, folks. And now I need a breath, Nick.
Oh, well, I could probably try to take over for a bit, but I tell you what, you know that there's a lot of opportunities. I think we just saw Jay Manor pit because he was the only one to pit road, I believe. I'm not sure what the ordeal was, but again, there was a bit of lag off the 39, and that's, you see, I believe that's maybe, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 cars in the group, because Paulie D right now is sitting in the 14th position, was running 10th. Now, you got to realize that, again, some of these guys have got to make a pit stop, but yet we're already on lap 10 of the event, you know?
Right. And that's there's a lot of laps left for these guys.
Oh, absolutely.
That have lost the draft. Now, it depends on how it goes, because I think there's going to be more than 1 car a lap down by the time we get to the end of stage 1. I'm trying to, let's see if I can go back, pull my lap counter up.
I have, what's his name? I have, Paulie, so it's 15 laps to go, and
15 laps to go.
Yep. And I want to take a quick shout out to Kenrod. I mean, inside the top 5, man, it's just, that's awesome. I mean, we saw him, I think last week, was flirting with the top 5. I can't remember if he got top 5 last Sunday night, but I'm telling you, it's looking good so far in that beautiful 7 machine for JRM. Looking really good.
Where is that number 7 car? As I make our audience dizzy flipping through. There we go. That was all the way through. And yes, Kenrod, a good old buddy of mine, man. I love him to death. You got to check out his YouTube page. Check out Kenrod's YouTube. I can't remember the name of it, but check it out, man. I'm a big supporter of that channel, man. I love it. But that's awesome. You're on Paulie's feed, and I'm on Inaltown's
Well, you got, look at this. You got pretty much, I believe that's 10 thumb back who just caught the tail end of that first pack, and now you got to wonder, do they have strength? Do they have the strength to get up there?
How about that? I didn't even see that.
That second group went from seconds back to like, oh my goodness, how in the world did they do that? But
that double deuce. Who's in that double deuce?
McLovin.
So McLovin, I don't know what he's got under that hood, but he is cooking as I'm making everybody dizzy yet again as we can finally get to the 22 car.
Oh, well.
I think he clipped the apron there a little bit.
I think so. That's going to be a thing. People are going to be doing that tonight, is hitting that apron. And I tell you what, you got to be cautious on that apron.
Oh, Hurricane Hall looking to make
what
it
is he doing 3
and
wide?
he does it. Look at that move. How about that? He breaking out his inner Earnhardt right there to make that move. Good move, Hurricane. You're my dark horse tonight, Hurricane. You gotta get this, babe.
Oh, Shady thinking he's the owner of Ryan Seagrayson, ladies and gentlemen. Love it.
We got pit stops underway. Super Dave coming down in the one car.
Yep.
And this might be a strategy here. He's in the one car, but he's all by himself, and you normally do not want to pit at a super speedway by yourself as the leaders are just coming around him to put him a lap down.
Because right now we're at 11 laps to go in stage 1, and you gotta think, we've ran these 15 laps, and yet these guys have got to pit very soon, and you gotta wonder, what do? Do you just take right side tires? Do you just take fuel only? What's the call? Because right now, that 19 of WFJ, yes, oh my goodness, has led almost every lap since the drop of the green flag.
We got is that your 10 car going high? Yes, it is.
Is it? Let me look.
It is. It's a 10 car. He's jumping to the high side.
And there you see, well, here you go. You had 3 cars, fire truck, D-Dubs, and Food. They all pitted, and you got to wonder, those guys, there's Jesse Rhodes coming off a pit road. I believe Wheels Audrin, is he done? Or, he's moving. Okay, I thought he was backing out. I was like, what? No, but I can't tell, man. I can't tell but look at, wow. Hot Wheels is back, man. He just got left out to dry. He's like, y'all, yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He did get left out there a little bit, and the train is going to come underneath, and he's going to go all the way to the back. Whoop, he slides right in there in front of Tyler's Chevy. But this second group did catch that first group. That was impressive. That
is impressive.
I thought Funagi was at the head of that pack, and not McLovin. Funagi was sometime a part of that.
Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but they're at 9 laps to go. You would think they can make it now, but I know you've told me that it's a mandatory pit stop, but yet it's possible they could probably make it if you stay in that draft, because if you know, staying in the draft at a restrictor plate race can kind of save you fuel.
Obviously, absolutely. And the one who is burning the fuel is that 19 car, as you said. He has led every single lap of this race.
I don't think he's tired of leading. I think he's happy up there, just enjoying it.
We've got 8 laps to go, and these guys do have to pit one more time. So pit strategy going to play a huge factor.
Looks like Ken Rod was signaling, I believe. Yep, Rodney's pitting this time. There you go.
Rodney's pitting as well.
I was about to give him a good quick shout out. Rodney or maybe he got shuffled. Oh, bro.
Don't come up, Rodney.
That was scary. There you go.
I'm not sure what happened there because
look at all this group.
Went all the way down on the
JD went wide. I think, did JD make it though? Everyone.
Yeah, he made it. He must have made it.
Oh my goodness! I believe. Hold on. Did Polly get one? Because it looked like I cannot tell.
Yeah, JD made it. Thank goodness. Woo. Yeah, that would have been
Polly
huge.
made it too. I thought Polly got penalty. I was like, uh-oh. See,
That would have been huge.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. See, that's the exact same thing where people need to maximize those mistakes. And you can't see entry and exit's going to be key. Oh my goodness. And I tell you what, everyone trying to get in line say, hey, we're trying to get back in line. But that dropped the 19, what is that, 4 spots on the pit lane. Oh my goodness. That is not what you need. That's not what you need, if you ask me. Right now, I believe the leader is going to be the 10 car, and I believe he is right now. He is leading, though, but where is he on track? Yep, he is right there on the backstretch with...
Yep,
there you go.
But this group has to pit here.
That's where they're signaling right now, so...
But a big pickup by Tyler Chevy in that 10 car. And bringing Hot Wheels back with him. They picked up 3-4 spots consecutively.
Right. I was thinking maybe they missed it by accident because look at this group. I tell you, got max it down to 55, and I tell you, can have a speed going now.
Get a low, Blazin'.
That's close. That's very close.
That's going to be close with Blazin'. That'll be close with Blazin'. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
And
Man, I hope he did not just get a green or a black flag. I hope he did not just get a black flag.
Now you got to realize is that this stinks. Oh, wow. That would have been chaotic. I was going to say, this is really going to hurt WFJ because he was the leader coming on the pit road. And once this all cycles out, I believe Who Dad's going to be the leader. So
Blazin' is good. He did not get a black flag, so he fortunately is good. But that was an awesome pit stop.
Right. Oh, absolutely. But right now, I tell you, you're not going to be able to get up to speed because these guys are here. They're ready to charge.
Yep. There goes
Who Dat to the lead. First time, I guess you could say second time we've seen a new first-time leader tonight, given that the 10 was leading for a bit, and then you got Who Dat, who just took the lead. So, third lead change of the night.
That is my pick. My pick for the night, and his first race in FTR out to the point. That is Who Dat.
With 5 laps to go, and I tell you what, coming to 4 laps to go, you're good to the end, I hope, because I'm thinking... whoa.
Well, we'll see because we're going to have to see what Kenrod has to say. Kenrod has something that might have something to say about this now because he's sitting right there in second, and then you got the 92 car of Corey. This is Corey's first race as well as in FTR. So you got 2 brand new rookies in their first race, but running first and third. How about that?
Nerves, man. It's probably nerves, just trying not to get to the best of you. And you also got to realize this, Shady. You know, you got to figure out, once it comes one to go in the stages or the race, you got to find out and say, hey, Ken Rod's going to say, hey, whenever y'all want to go to the top, let's go to the top. I want to steal the stage win from this youngster. But I tell you what, 3 laps to go. Now I'm thinking Ken Rod's thinking, hey, Corey, let's try to swing it to the top, shall we, and steal some playoff points, I tell you.
We'll see. We'll see. And every point is big because right now, as it sits, Middletown is currently riding 8th. So if you're Kenrod, if you can get a stage win here, you can pick yourself up some points.
Absolutely.
It's not looking too good for JD, I don't think. JD, who is second in points, he is with this other group back here.
It's 2 to go, and real quick, I mean, I saw JD go to pit road, and I think he locked him up way too much and dove onto pit road. Thankfully, he didn't miss it, and he had to go around one more time, because that's what I thought, if you ask me. I was like, man, that was pretty gnarly, if you ask me.
That's possible.
Well, he made it to pit road, but you're going to lose valuable time, though.
I tell you what, Rodney was running third before that pit stop, and I'm not sure where he is after the pit stop.
Well,
but he lost a lot. That breaks my heart to see that. Rodney's such a good dude, man. I want to see him get a win too. And
absolutely,
I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know.
Did he? Pit stop.
I don't know. Maybe he was trying to signal with 1 lap to go in stage 1. I think he got maybe forced below. That's what I'm thinking.
Or maybe he thought that he had to go down to the apron, before turn 3, for the pit stop. Maybe he was just misinformed. But it's, I mean, he's been in FTR for a long time. FTR has always had, has ever had it like that. So
right, here you go, Shane. We're coming to 3 and 4. One last time. Is Kenrod going to swing to the top and say, "Hey, I'm going to get the stage win"?
I don't know, but here comes your boy Paulie in a 78. He's got something to say.
Come on, Paulie, get the who that got stage? He got it.
Who dat?
First career stage win in your debut. I mean, holy Toledo. If that was for the race, that'd be incredible. But wow, what a stage 1. It's really good, guys.
That got real exciting there at the end, didn't it?
I told you someone was going to make a move, and you had to wait for that move to happen. So what your top 10 is going to be Who Dat, Kenrod, Paulie D, Corey, WFJ, Tyler Chevy, Hot Wheels is back, Innotown, Blazin', and Shack Attack, your top 10.
Yeah, awesome. And, man, it got real exciting there at the end, man. Wow, I tell you what, Paulie, he had something to say, I tell you what.
Absolutely, and I was like, man. Here we go.
Who Dat will lead him to the green. Kenrod in second. Innotown in third. Paulie is in fourth. Corey in fifth. Tyler Chevy in sixth. Looks like WFJ in seventh. Hot Wheels is back is eighth. So a little bit of jostling around after that pit stop.
Well, you also got. I was literally going to say, we're getting up to speed. You got to give them time to warm their tires up, But I tell you what, Kenrod, that guy. I mean, I think I've talked to him. He's a nice dude, and I think if he wins tonight, I think it'd be something. Because correct me if I'm wrong. He's won here in FTR. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Oh gotcha. Gotcha.
You gotta help me with these statistics, man. Because I sure as heck don't know the statistics as well as you do.
Ooh, a little contact in the back here in the back. The number 6 car dropping like a rock.
And I tell you what, that's not where you want to be. Is in the back because little contact up front as well. I believe that was the 15 getting a little impatient there. I could be wrong. It's impatience. It's the key. You just got to make sure you're patient.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened back here with the 6. I'm not sure if it was the 44 or the 22 that maybe clicked the apron and shot up the hill of the track and got into the side of the 6 car and pushed him up almost into the wall.
And they're all jostling for a position. I tell you what, there's the 18. He's going backwards. What is going on?
It was Autotrans, as also D-Dubs now out to the lonely pasture of the high side. Now he gets back in now. Jackie gets back in, and now we've got what I was hoping we wouldn't get is a long line. I tell you what, it's not going to last very long because here comes WFJ. He said it won't last long. Now we're 2 by 2. That single line only lasted for a short time. Kenrod out to the point now. He's got help, but here comes WFJ to the outside.
You don't think that Kenrod's taught these new boys a little thing or two, because he's probably like, all right, I'm gonna sit you down and we're gonna show you how to run it. But I tell you what, that outside lane only's got like 5 cars. Look, there you go, 3 wide.
I said it. 3 wide. We're 3 by 3 going into turn 3.
I told you we were going to see 3 wide, Shady. I told you it was going to happen. But there you go, 2, maybe, and what is it? What is that? 3 cars that are young drivers making. No, that's Hurricane Hall. Hurricane Hall is pushing 2 rookies, saying, "Hey, let's work. I'll help you all get the victory lane in your first FTR race. How about Middletown in 3rd? Holy smokes!"
And then coming up right behind Middletown is Blazin in that 13. I told you, watch out for this guy. This guy right here in the 13, he can very well get his first ever win right here at Talladega. And he's been here since the beginning of FTR. An OG, that's for sure, of FTR.
I believe I'm putting this on top. I believe 5th right now is Fu, and I think that's what a run he's got so far. And I'll tell you what, another thing I think we forgot to mention is staying out of trouble and trying to avoid the big one. That's what I think we forgot to mention as well.
Well, check out this high line here, and out in front of it is JD, and now JD has got some cars behind him, and it's all about the number of cars. Does the top have more cars than the bottom? And can you make it work? They're going to give it a shot. They're going to try to grab a few more cars. If they can get another... Oh, the WFJ dropped down. Hurricane dropped down.
I believe Tyler tried to drop on down as well. I think everyone said, hey, that inside lane's going somewhere. And I don't think we're going anywhere if this thing's go... Oh, excuse me. If the top lane's not going, well, we got to figure this out. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is on low draft, and wow, for a second I thought Jay Manor was pitting, because we've seen that time and time again. He pits early and plays the strategy. That's what I thought. But again, these guys are in low draft. You would think you see some leagues running that high draft. No. Here in FDR, these guys run low draft. So, again, you get a run, it's not going to last very long. So you just got to... You got to make the best of it, and just got to hope that someone's going to pull out and you're going to work with that guy. So that's
very much so, and that's why I love the low draft, because the low draft it makes you work. It makes you have to work on your car. It makes it so the best car, the cream kind of rises to the top. Those who have worked on their car, it's going to show in the race with the low draft, because you don't have such that pull and that that generosity with the draft to use it to the advantage. You actually have to really work on these cars to dial them in to get the speed that you need on the low draft. But also, like I said in the pre-race show, is that it also minimizes that cutoff effect, or that backup effect, that accordion effect. It's not going to eliminate it, but it can sure minimize.
Absolutely. Really quick, we mentioned how stage 1 was all about WFJ dominating the stage. Well, look no further than Kenrod. He's turning up the music. He's saying, "Hey, y'all, I'm taking stage 2 by storm. So, yeah, what's up?"
Well, I tell you what, the 6 car, he is kind of getting bounced around a little bit.
I tell you what,
he got bounced all the way into the grass.
Oh my goodness, that could do that for you. And I tell you what, I'm watching Hurricane Hall, and I tell you what, Hurricane Hall is saying to that young man in that 92, he's like, back off. Back up a little bit, and if you can back up, we can get there. Just got to work with. My goodness. That would have been 3 wide. Look at this. This is Hornet's Nest. 2 youngsters trying to work together, and I guess that wasn't the plan according to some of these guys. So, and there you go. D-Dubs to pit road. D-Dubs to pit road. I don't know. Was this scheduled or was this? Do you think this is the time where we finally see green flag pit stops?
Yeah, we're finally seeing green flag pit stops. This is timed. So because I was kind of checking in here with Dusty Rhodes, who's currently riding in 7th position, and Rodney is 8th. I would love one of these two guys to get a win here. Dusty Rhodes in the 20 and Rodney there in the 90. I would love these guys, one of these two guys, to get a win. They have also been in FTR for 3 years or more. So and still have not got a win.
Woo, watch out, 15.
Oh yeah, D-Dubs, check it, head up. He's got it.
That was close.
It was close. So D-Dubs, D-Dubs, he loves to make it close on you. And that's definitely not his first rodeo.
No, it's not anyone's first rodeo, restricted plate racing, except if you're a first-time driver in this league or any league and you've never ran a restrictor plate, then I can get it. But if you've been here, ooh, Rodney into the wall.
No.
Oh, Rodney!
He's gonna spin around a big wreck.
Is that gonna be?
Got the 78 of Paulie.
Yes, he did. Oh, that's not caution though. Oh,
that should bring out a caution.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Dave is in the grass. I don't know if he tried to avoid. Wow. Heavy damage to the 90. That's huge, man. He just head on into the wall. That was violent. Holy smokes.
Man, I was just talking about him too.
You had to say something, man.
Don't give me that commentator's curse stuff. No.
Oh, and I got Pauly D with some nose damage.
Yeah, the 78 got tagged in it and also went around. Both cars spun around, so I'm very surprised that the caution was not thrown.
With 10 laps to go, and I tell you what, that was 11 to go. It reminded me of Kyle Larson, Ryan Preece moment right there, because what I saw from Pauly D, that looked exactly how it was, and boy, that looked like a hard hit on the passenger side. That was violent, man. That was wicked. Holy smokes.
It was. He hit that car. He hit that wall a ton. I'll tell you that. He hit it a ton.
You see, I believe if I was about to just point out, watch it from Pauly D went nearly 214 miles per hour at this track within the draft, and I was like, these guys are going nearly 220 at the least. But I could be wrong. But again, 9 laps to go. Now, when do you make your pit stop to end stage 2?
Oh, not sure.
Because right now, you've told me that these guys have to make a mandatory stop. No matter what, you got to make a mandatory stop.
Yes, there are mandatory stops. I'm not sure how many are in this stage.
Ooh, I believe.
But
wow.
They should be in the fuel window at about 6 laps. They should be in the fuel window.
So it's 8 laps
and
to go.
And we've got 8 laps to go.
Pauly D to pit road. If I was Pauly right now, I would just take the fuel, repair the car up at the end of the stage. So that's where my thought is. But you do you, because I was about to say, and there you go. I stand corrected, but I'm wrong. So, but Pauly D comes off of pit road, and I believe this is going to put him 2 laps down, maybe, or maybe get a lap down. I can't tell you.
Kind of giving a little TV love to some of these guys right here in the top 10, checking out the 9 car of Jay Mannery and this 8 car of Fire Truck, as they have been consistent all night, and these guys are kind of making their bed here, this lead group of cars.
Absolutely. And there you go. I think I saw someone signaling. I'm not sure if it was signaling or not, but I'm not sure. You gotta realize.
I didn't see any over here. We do have a high line that's starting to form with Shackett taking the point on that.
Someone's to
Only
pit
got
road.
4 cars right now, so
It's a
if they
red
can get up
car.
there.
It is. I believe it was a red car coming to pit road. Who was that? Ooh, really quick.
That's
I mean, split the middle.
D-Dubs is coming down pit road.
Didn't D-Dub just pit? Didn't he just
Yeah,
pit?
that's what I thought. I thought he just pit not too
Shady,
long
that's
ago.
what I was just about to say. Shady, didn't he just come off up pit road?
He has got to have obviously some kind of an issue.
I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb. He might. He's just probably having a frustrating night. Probably that's
yeah, and that's a shame too, man. He is a good dude.
Ooh,
19
with
him for
that's actually fire truck bouncing off the wall, and boy, I tell you what,
you said fire truck?
I did. What he bounced off the wall, got squeezed by a 3 wide. I tell you, there you go. My other explanation is that the 15 had damage and we didn't know about it. Here we go. I believe 22 4 double 22 18 4 the pit road, and there you go. Here comes the trend.
The 6 car. I'm not sure what happened to the 6 car. I look like he may have spun.
Oh no.
Hot Wheels. It looked like he spun. I think. I'm not sure. It just kind of caught it weird.
It's possible. It's very possible. And there you go.
Here come the leaders.
This could help Paulie Diaz. Case.
Here come all the leaders.
I believe that this is going to help some guys. This Case, if you're a lap down, this is going to help you very well. But I believe not for long, as I believe, I'm not sure if it's the 13 or 98 as your leader. Maybe Fu. I'm not sure because they're all bunched up together. So Kenrod is in pit road. And there you see Jay Mandarin coming off, and I believe. Wait, there you see. Looks like the 92's coming off, coming into pit road. I don't know if many of these guys got penalized. Maybe they didn't. I'm not sure, but right now I tell you, they're all going to be all bunched up together. Oh my goodness! I believe. Because who that just is coming off, he might have gotten a penalty.
Oh, did he?
He's exiting now, yeah. That stinks, man. That really does.
Did he get a penalty?
I think so, because he's exiting pit road right now, and he was up there inside the top 5.
Yeah, he must have, because well, he was there running top 2. He was leading.
Yes, he was.
And Enrod was leading, I thought. But he was out front. He came in as the leader.
Rookie mistakes. Again, that's rookie mistakes. You'll have those days.
He is not a rookie, I'll tell you that. He might be a rookie as far as entering the league, but he is no rookie, I'll tell you.
But right now, look at this group, and I believe Enrod's going to say, excuse me, I'm going to take the stage win as we are at, I believe we're at 4 laps. No, we're at 3 to go, coming at 2 laps to go. And I believe that 9 car, Jay Mandarin, is going to be your leader once everything cycles out. Yes, sir.
Here we go. WFJ, he's got to the high side. He's got help from Shackett pushing him.
I tell you
Jay
what.
Jay Manry is. I think Jay Manry is in a lap down. He's right there.
Was he? I thought he was on the lead lap.
WFJ, they got this high side. They got more cars on the high side.
2 to go on
the stage.
Come on,
get up there.
2 to go on the stage. I tell you what, 2 to go. Looks like
WFJ, your leader.
Now you gotta wonder, when you gonna make that move come last lap this time?
Well, it's not. You can try it, but you could also be risking some points. If you're Shack Attack, you're gonna stick on the bumper of this 19 because you're gonna finish second. You're gonna get a load of points, and that's what it's all about. To where if he pulls out now, and he falls like a rock with nobody going with him, then he's gonna lose points.
Right.
So.
Absolutely. 1 to go in stage 2, and I think right now it is
Ooh, look at Jay Mannery taking it 3 wide.
Dude, look at this. This is intense. Here comes Hurricane
Oh,
Hall.
WFJ up into Kenrod.
Here comes Hurricane Hall. Is he
Here
going to
comes
get the
Hurricane
stage?
Hall to the point. And Middletown in the 11.
Is that, look at that 10 car. My God.
Here goes Hurricane Hall in my 39. In turn 4, does Middletown have anything for him here at the end of stage 2?
Here you go,
And yes,
stage 2.
This is only for stage 2. Hurricane Hall through the triangle, come down,
Here
don't
they
let him
go.
get down there. Here
And
comes out the 10 car on
Is
the
it going to
high side. It's
be?
gonna
Oh,
be.
got it. Oh, my gosh. I think it's 39.
I'm not sure.
I think 39 got it. Oh.
I think he
might have.
did. Yep, Tyler Chevy finished second, Shack
Oh,
Attack
my
third, Middletown
goodness.
fourth, Kenrod fifth, WFJ sixth, Fire Truck seventh, Funagi in eighth, and then Blazin in ninth, and JD in 10th.
What a stage 2.
I'm going to have to let you start doing the top 10 after the stages. I get winded.
Shay, if that was for the win, I think that'd be the craziest thing.
Wow.
Oh my! I thought that would have been the last lap of the. We could see that during the last lap of the race. Good gracious!
I guarantee you, if Hurricane Hall doesn't win the race, doesn't win the race, he would trade this for that.
Oh my goodness! Here we go! Oh my goodness! Here we go! Stage 3, Shady. This is all for the marbles. Green flag,
all
stage
the
3.
Marbles. And who's got some marbles?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time to find out who's going to master the Talladega.
And we got 60 laps to go to find out. It's been the Talladega race that we kind of expected there, Nick. I mean, it's been very exciting.
It really
especially
has.
Here on these restarts, they getting real exciting.
Man, I didn't think stage. Whoa, JFW went way high, and I think he got a little loose by something. I'm not sure who he got hit, but my goodness, if you're going to try to make that outside lane, I'd say you do it right now. But I want to take a look at who's in 4th position, and that is none other than Fire Truck. Fire
Truck. Give me a fire truck.
Come on.
He's got a win in his FTR career. He has one win in FTR. I can't remember where it was, Chicago or maybe Michigan. But he does have one win. He would love to get one here tonight. And they are 3 wide in the back. I see that one car of Super Dave all the way to the top line as they were 3 wide back here.
They are still 3 wide.
Yep. Rodney's mixing it up with them.
I would love to see Rodney get inside the top 5, maybe top 10 tonight to finish it off, because he at that stage 2 was just a.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a perfect way to say it. A Hurricane Hall still out to the point. Middletown second, Kenrod third.
And 4th, and Pauly D. Yes, Pauly D is back in 5th, ladies and gentlemen.
That's your pick, Pauly D. They're riding in 5th.
Love to see it, man. If Ross Chastain can win here, so can Pauly D, man. Tell you what, don't underestimate it, man. Oh, brother. I tell you what, I would love to see maybe him win, or it's a first-time winner night. I would love to see a first-time winner tonight. That'd be something.
Me too, man. Me too, really, for real. Yeah, that I would love to see a first-time winner tonight, and there's so many guys that could do it, too.
Absolutely.
There are so many guys.
Look,
ooh, the 22 is jumped out to the high side.
57 laps to go, and I was like, man, that 22 just got left out to try. I would think he got shuffled out, dude, so it's possibilities of it. But he's got Shack Attack right behind him, and I tell you, there you go. They're trying to make that high line work, and I tell you, like I told you earlier, you could see someone go 200 or 214 miles per hour and still probably get around these guys.
Yeah, but how far can they get? They're going to run out because there's
Ooh.
only 2 cars. Ooh, the contact was made. And Funagi now, he's the one stuck to the outside.
He can't get down. I tell you, that's the tricky part. That's tricky how once you're up there, you can't. You gotta let everyone by and say, "Hey, yeah, let me back in line."
He had a generous helping hand from Blazin'
Ooh, what
in the
happened to
13.
19?
Oh, here we go. Here we go, big
There
wreck.
we go. 18's around and
Oh,
boo,
the 98
hard.
also into the wall, into the 20 car.
Caution's out.
Oh, yeah, caution's out for that one.
I saw the
Big wreck.
I saw the
Did you see
19 get. I saw
Go ahead.
something. 19 hit the wall or something, like got bounced around, and someone else got turned. I don't know who it was. And then I think it was the 18 of Wheels Audrey, and boy, he's got a little bit of nose damage, I believe. I'm not sure who
No,
else
he
is
didn't
in.
have any nose damage at all.
Maybe the right side. I'm not sure, but man, that again, everyone's jostling for position, trying to get that spot though. It's very possible.
I think you might have been riding it. No,
It's a black car of, I think it was.
I'm not sure. Either way. Well,
First caution of for incident.
Yeah, first caution of the night.
Here we go. Green flag. Hurricane Hall and Innotown did not get going.
Oh boy! I hope that doesn't back up the pack. I hope that doesn't back up.
That's the key at restricted plates, where you cannot make mistakes on the shifting. 52 laps to go here from Talladega.
I tell you what, that was a courteous gesture from Kenrod. Oh, the 78 shot back down.
Sure did. I tell you what.
Oh, now Blazin's going to be into the sucker hold as they go 3 wide into turn 3.
This is insane. You gotta.
Oh, they made it work.
They sure did. Again, some people will say, "Hey, let me in line." So
Blazin and 92 touch.
Funagi round trouble. 15 involved. Is that going to bring caution out? No, I don't think
98 wrecked.
15 destroyed. Heavy damage on the front end of that machine. It is torn up. Funagi just looks like a junkyard, man.
Yeah, he got hit hard.
Huge damage to the 15, and I mean...
Well, guess what? No caution.
Oh, you know, that's Funagi.
No, the caution is not out.
Fu is probably livid on the radio right now.
Oh, the 6 car back up into the wall. Oh no, he has got to have he's got to have an issue of some sort.
I'm not sure, but I guess, you know, you're just trying to jostle for a position, maybe. I'm not sure. Again,
yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. He just came down. I'm not sure what happened, but he came together with the inside line.
And Funagi to pit road. I believe, did the 15 make his way to pit road? Yep, he's coasting on in. And I tell you what, like I said, I bet if I was Fu, I'd be livid on the radio right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That sucks for him too, man. He is such a good dude. He is such a good dude.
Absolutely.
I believe he has. I think he has one win on his. I think he has the one win in his career here at FTR, and he's been here a very long time. He's been here a good part of 3+ years. Oh, we got another car down on the apron. Is that the 1 car? I believe it was the 1 car I saw. And the 20 car, they got pushed down.
I believe it was, because Super Dave is gone backwards, and I believe, yep, the 20 as well. And I believe, let's see, Funagi he's coming off a pit road. I'm not sure about the 15 I believe, yep, I think D-Dub's took it behind the wall. I'm not sure, but I believe he took it behind the wall, calling it a night.
Oh, man.
But how about Paulie D? Paulie D just got a huge run on the high side. He's stuck up there all by himself, but
by himself. And the train is going to come up. Nope, he got some help. Hey, sometimes it pays to have some friends. I told you at the beginning of the pre-race, you are not going to win this race by yourself. You have got to have some friends in this race to win it. And there's many a times where I've had, let friends drop down and so forth. So it's a give or take thing. And right now, the 9 car is going to take a big drop as he is now the car to the high side, all stranded by himself. So here comes the freight train, and he going to tag on and catch it right there. The 6 car, he had so much momentum. He had to kind of let it die down, and now we're going to see guys getting up to the top side.
They're coming to 46 laps to go. This is third and final stage. It's go time. No messing around now.
And here we go. 2 guys who know each other very well. Paulie D and Hurricane. These guys know each other all too well.
And I believe new leader, boys. I believe, can he get him at the start? Yes, he can. Paulie D.
Right now. Can they fight back on the inside going into turn 1 and 2?
Well, look at that big group. I mean, if you're going to have to get up there, I'll tell you, now's your chance. Now is your chance. Fire truck, bear push all you can with the
bottom lane has more cars, so they're going to overtake this top lane if they don't get any more cars up there.
That's true.
There they go.
Yep. I tell you what, you just got to make sure you got to be in that line. You just got to get there.
Well, what it does is when you get, I mean, it's really hard because when you're the lead car and everybody behind you has pushed you up to the front, and your first reaction is to dive down and take the position that you intended to take, but you end up leaving the rest out to dry, you're not going to make many friends.
No. Again, like I said, you may be friends off the track, but on the track, you have no friends. Remember that.
So it's a tick-for-tack kind of thing, and with these restricted plate races, what has worked for me, because I've gotten I've gotten all my wins but one, all have come on super speedways. So, and the trick that has worked for me is if you stay here in this lead pack, in the top, basically the top 5, as now we got the outside line forming again, now they might get a couple cars.
It's 44 to go, man.
If you can get up here in the front and be in the top 5, top 7 at the end, then it's literally the matter of have you ever watched that Plinko and Price is Right?
I don't think so.
No, no, you haven't seen Plinko and The Price is Right, but it's kind of like Plinko and The Price is Right. The viewers who know, they know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. But coming to 43 laps to go here, Shay, you now got to wonder, these guys have, when we had that caution, you got to wonder, we've been green since that caution, yet I don't know when they're going to go to pit road, but you got to hope that pit cycle will open soon, because the question is, will you have enough to make it on fuel? Can you make it on tires? Can you make it on 4 tires? Can you make it on right side tires? That's the ifs, the what ifs.
Well, it's going to come down to where these guys are going to have to take 4 on at least one stop, and the other stop you can get away with just 2.
Absolutely.
But you just have to balance it out as far as when you want to take when you want to take 4, when you want to take 2. because it can have its benefits, but it can also have its consequences.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With 42 laps to go, again, it is possibilities. And, I've seen people do it before where they bump their whole tire pressures up to 60 and it works for them.
Yeah.
If it works for you, cool. If it don't work, then, it's something you got to work on, I guess. I don't know. If it works for you, cool. Good for you. So, but again, it is single file. I mean, we had like the high side, and it was just like, yikes.
Because these guys right now, they're just kind of logging laps to get to the end because there's going to be another pit stop here the next several laps. There's only 41 laps to go, so these guys, they've kind of jostled their positions around. Now they're kind of playing the strategy game, and as far as planning their strategy for the remainder of the race. That caution that we did have just a little while ago, if anything, it kind of threw a monkey wrench into the pit stops and when the pit stop and how long you can go as far as, like we were just talking about, do you take 2 tires or do you take 4 tires on that stop?
Oh, absolutely.
If this thing goes green the rest of the race, then it's really going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But right now, these guys, are all, kind of, okay, we're right here at this point with the 40 lap to go marker. We're getting ready to go to pit stop. Let's get into the pit stop, get out of the pit stop, and see where we're at then. But now the question is when do you pit?
And who do you pit with?
That's correct.
Because, someone may say, hey, I got 3 laps to go on the fuel run. Now I got 2. And then someone says, someone else says, I have 2 laps to go. Well, let me know when you're going to pit. Let me know. Because I tell you, you got to find those guys who maybe have the same fuel strategy as you. And I tell you, those are your friends if they're on the same strategy as you. If they're not, well, you're kind of a SOL on that one.
Fortunately, with these super speedways, there's not a whole lot of work that you need to put into the car. Generally, they're pretty much going to ride pretty evenly all the way throughout.
Oh boy, they're getting jostly, like literally jostly everywhere you go. Boy, it is just amazing how like you said, we've had that caution and that kind of threw everything out the window. And I tell you what, right now, they're just trying to mind their P's and Q's and not trying to get caught up in a big one and say, hey, someone comes down and then you wreck and then it's going to be the big one. So they're minding their P's and Q's.
I tell you what, Jay Manry got dropped all the way back to the back again. And Jay Manry, I love what he's doing. He's really antsy to get to the top side. He's not impatient. He is running a very patient race, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
But,
we got Hot Wheels on pit road.
Go ahead.
We got wheels and Hot Wheels on pit road. So now the thing is, okay, now.
And while you do that for just a second, I'm gonna run back to the fridge and get me another Coca-Cola. I'll be right back, my friend.
Go right ahead. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, while he's doing that, your top 4 is as follows: Hurricane Hall, Anal Town, Kenrod, and the 4 of JD. I mean, what a run JD's having. And then you got the 19 of your Pulsar of WFJ with the number 10 car right there of Tyler Chevy. I tell you, good run for him. Nearly won stage 2. And I tell you what, they are going to 36 to go, and this is 35 laps to go. You gotta think, man. it is go time at its peak. And again, as Shady mentioned, they're like I said, it's just they're minding their P's and Q's, man. And again, you gotta make sure you gotta have that right buddy. You know, it's a buddy system, if you ask me. And I tell you, you gotta find the guy who's gonna sit on the same strategy, and you know that's your buddy. That's your buddy. So, but right now, coming to 35 laps to go, anything can happen. Yet, it's just amazing how great racing we have. You know, we've only had that one caution, and it's just, you know, 35 laps to go. It's just amazing. So, but they're all single file, and yet they will probably go to pit road. And it's just, my thing is with Hurricane Hall, Hurricane Hull, not Hall. He's been out front since the drop of the green flag in stage 3 and that caution. I tell you, that's something. Just he's done the same thing as the 19 of WFJ, who led the first portion of the race, then dropped back and did the same thing, I think, with one driver. I'm not sure who it was. If it was Kenrod. Excuse me. Kenrod led the majority of the race most of the time, and and yet he didn't get the stage win, but then yet again, the outcomes can come as a different strategy. So, yeah. We are coming through the Tri-Oval, coming to 33 to go in this race here, live from Talladega Super Speedway here at FTR. If you're just joining us, your Stage 1 winner was Who Dat in his very first FTR race, doing a very fantastic job. Then your Stage 2 winner is your current leader, Hurricane Hall. He's been out front. There you go, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe JD is signaling the pit. So, yeah, we've only had one caution, and yep, looks like Rodney's going to pit this time. So, pit stops with 33 laps to go, maybe 32 to go. There you go. Green flag stop, Shady.
Thank you, my friend. Apologize, took a minute longer. Oh, you know, it's Hot Wheels, his back is out.
Oh,
the 6 car has taken it behind the wall. Daggone, man, that stinks.
Well, there you go. That team must have had some bad issues today.
They did. Yeah, you're right, man. They did. They just had issues all night with that 6 car.
Absolutely. And I was just telling everyone, saying, you know, your Stage 1 winner was Who Dat, and then your Stage 2 winner was your current leader, was the leader, heading into pit road at the 39, I would say, of Shady Motorsports of Hurricane Hull. Now they're all going to come off of pit road. Jay Mandarin going to be the first to cycle off. So look at this group.
Well, that group goes off. This group comes in, led by...
no!
The 8 car into the side wall.
I just seen that too.
Oh, that's fire truck in the 8 car. I was about to say this group led by the 22 of McLovin and that 8 car of fire truck. And daggone, man. He can't catch a break.
Man, oh man.
I hope he dn't get too much damage on that, man. I really don't.
I'm not sure, but I
he will definitely need a caution, because he won't be able to catch up to all these leaders. See, all these leaders are coming out, and he had to fix that damage. And see, he is now all by himself, so he is literally, officially screwed.
Yep, there goes your race. I tell you right now, I believe.
Oh man.
Yeah, dadgum.
I feel for him, because I have been exactly in that position couple of times.
I think we all have.
In these super speed races, I've been there a couple of times.
But
usually I do it. You know how I do it? I always end up getting the black flag. That's what I always end up doing. I always end up getting the black flag, and that's what costs me the draft.
Boy, Middletown has a big lead. Good night.
You said so, Middletown. Yeah, but look at Middletown. He is all by himself, and look behind him. And
he's got a big train. He's got a train coming.
Leading the charge is the 7 car of Kenrod, with JD and Hurricane Hole, WFJ, and others behind him.
Well, remember, here's a lot of traffic.
They're going to freight train. Here they go. They're going to have to go 3 wide on the turn 2. No,
we got to go to the point.
And Wheels Auto Trans backed out. He really did awesome. He backed right on out and let these guys go, so he didn't have to go 3 wide.
And look at this.
Respect to him.
What a good run for Kenrod. Remember, I was just saying how Kenrod was like how Hurricane Hole and the 19 of WFJ, who led most of this race. And I tell you, they led and then had to give up the lead. And back to the point is Kenrod. Boy, it is insane.
And we're only warming up, man. What we saw on stage 2 might only be peanuts to what we might be in store with to finish this thing off, because we got a big group of cars here in this lead draft, and if they can stay together, they will definitely be going for it, as that second pack is starting to catch them, it looks like. Where's that second pack?
Oh, I don't even know. That second pack is probably too far in the distance, but
yeah, it's too far back there.
38 laps to go, and I think right now what Kenrod wants to do is just pull away and just say, hey, you work with me, JD. We're going somewhere, bud. We are working. I tell you. Now, they have a lap car of Super Dave. Will they swing high? I tell you.
Nope. Super Dave gets out of the way. Super Dave and they're also bearing down on Dusty in that 20 car. He's going to stay high. Respect to those guys.
Absolutely. Very, very respectable. I was literally about to say, boy, that 20 is about to dip down and say, nope. But very, very respectable drivers. And that's the same thing. In any league, you got to be courteous. If you got the leaders coming up behind you, either pull high or pull low, wherever they want you to go. That's always the gentleman way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't be any more right. I have even wrecked myself to get out of the way.
So am I.
I have.
No, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. It's embarrassing, yes, but at the same time, it's respectful, man. It is very, very respectful.
Right now, these guys are in a tight draft, led by Kenrod, JD in second, Hurricane Hull third, WFJ, that yellow car, is in fourth. And then my pick, Houdat, is in fifth. Tyler Chevy in sixth.
Well, you said you wanted your boy Hurricane Hall to win, didn't you? Or you want not really?
Yes, Hurricane Hall's my dark horse.
There, I thought it was that, but yes, you got that. I'm telling you, we didn't think to see that 39 get the stage win, because, boy, I was about to say that kind of looks like a good battle, if you ask me. Every race I broadcast a race, it is always great battles wherever you go. It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, especially the battles that we've seen all season here at FTR. Boy, these guys have been trading paint and taking names later all season long. But like we said, man, it's just clean, hard racing. It's no disrespect. They're enemies off the track, or they're enemies on the track, but off the track, they're the good friends. That's the way it is with this bunch, and that's what makes this league and this season so special with these guys. Is they finally got that really, really good group of guys that there is just no drama, there's no BS. There's nobody
absolutely.
that,
Oh, absolutely.
there's no prima donnas or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely. I was going to say just now.
They had just come together. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say they just lapped Funagi, which again sucks because that guy was inside the top 5, top 10-ish. That stinks. But yet, yes, these guys will say, hey, you want to go grab a beer after this? And yet they all hang out most of the time. Some of these guys know each other on a personal basis. But then again, like I said, these guys are friends off the track. But then again, on the track, this is just competitive. And yet, yeah, we may see some tempers at short tracks. But then again, it may transfer over to the restrictor plates as well. If, one bad block occurs. And if someone blocks every run, it gets annoying. So, gotta realize that.
I feel you on that. And just kind of checking in here with this second group as it's being led by Blazin'. And keep in mind, we do have one more pit stop to make.
With 23 laps to go, and yeah, that's, 23 laps to go is very vital. It is, like I said, we've been green since that caution, and we've had the green flag pit stops have been absolutely amazing. But then you gotta make sure the very last pit stop. Do not speed on pit road because, Shady, I've done it multiple times in the truck side. In Mr. I've done it, and it hurts. It hurts when you're inside the top pack, and then you do it, and you're like, well, son of a gun. I had a chance to win this thing. It hurts. It's devastation.
Well, you know what hurts and what's devastation? Is when you come into the pits as a leader with 5 to go to do a splash and go, and you get a pit stop then, or you get a black flag then.
Absolutely.
Yes, I got that. It cost me a win. It cost me a win right here at Talladega. I had my drafting partner with me. He was in second. I was in first. We had, I don't know how it happened, but he and I had all day to come out of the pits almost and get around and merge back on a backstretch, and we would have been clear to the end, just him and I.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Oh no. No. I can't make it that easy. Oh, heck no. I got to speed on pit road on my splash and go.
Or the other thing is you got to take right side tires, and then I've made a fair mistake here in the truck series in another Misfits, where I had a chance to win, took no tires. I was like, okay, I'm just going to take some fuel, and I'll be okay. Pulled out to a good lead, and my tires are shot. And I'm like, well, I just lost this win, and now that one's gonna haunt me for days. And I tell you, that one hurts me still at the point where, I could have won Talladega with no one behind me, and I could be like, okay, I can just do good on the fuel, and well, nope, left side tires are saying, no, that's not gonna work. But 20 laps to go, coming 19 laps to go through the tri-oval. One more pit stop, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, it is insane. We have been green since the caution. I tell you what, once this last pit stop happens, you better hope not to have a caution or a penalty, because you're hoping.
And penalty, you're done. You're done.
Exactly. Absolutely. With 19 laps to go, and if you get a penalty in that last stop, well, yep, there goes your chances of winning, and it sucks. Yes, but then again, you gotta think of the positive. I have next week. I have the next week.
And so there's a lot of digestion I would have to do. It's like,
I don't blame you. I am right there with you, brother. I am right there.
It'd be a while before I'd be able to say, I always got next week.
And I want to say, I think really quick, I believe that 9 is Jay Mandarin, who the leaders are catching. They are going to put him one lap down. I believe he pitted. I believe, yep, he just went a lap down, and I believe that 20 took his car to the garage as well. So Dusty Rhodes says, I'm going home. See y'all next week. Going home.
Oh, man.
But hey,
that could work out for. That could work out for. Or did he go back down in the pit?
Dusty?
No.
Wait, why?
Jay Manry. Where's Jay Manry? Or did he tag on to the end? Yeah, they tagged on to the end.
There
he
Wheels,
is. Now, see,
Wheels.
Now, Jay Manry, now check this out. Jay Manry, with him pitting as he did, if he was able to pack that thing with enough fuel to get to the end, then what's going to kill him is the fact that he doesn't have a draft partner that with him early into the pits.
Oh, absolutely.
That's where it'll kill him. If he had a draft partner going into the pits and coming out of the pits, and if he, this last pit stop that he just made, if he packed enough fuel to get to the end, if he had a drafting partner, he would have this set up perfect for a win.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I think that's the strategy that he's still going with, and he's still going to give it a shot without a drafting partner, because the entire top 8 in front of him, Eneltown all the way up to the leader, Kenrod, all 8 cars have got to pit. Jay Manry's the only one that has already pitted.
There you go. Well, there you go.
There you go.
This is it.
There
this
they
is
go.
You
all
can't
right.
Oh, did the 19 speed, though. I tell you.
What a traffic jam.
What that 47 was like, excuse me, coming through, gentlemen. Good night.
Somebody had to have gotten a penalty.
I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to say that maybe that 19. I could be wrong, but yet again, it's possibilities of it. I'm trying to see. There you see the 11, the 7-11 coming off a barrel. No, 19 didn't get one. Did the 47, looked like the 4 probably got one. 47 got one.
So how many got, count them, how many got penalties?
So it looked like, I believe, the 47 and the 4. So, yikes. JD is now coming off a pin. Yeah.
47 and a 2, so 2 of them.
Oh,
both
my.
JD, here comes, JD now out of the pits.
Oh.
So this, everything's all shaken up.
Oh, man. Boy.
And right now, the 13 of Blazin being scored the leader, as this was the second pack that Blazin is in front of. These guys have yet to pit. They also have to pit.
That's true. They really do. And I tell you what, Blazin's got to make sure. There you go. It looks like another. That looks like the first group. All these other guys are coming off the top off. So.
Well, Blazin said to his group, boys, let's do this again. He said, bartender, let's do it again.
Looks like the 1939, 7. They're all topping off. I think they're all going to top off here. I'm not sure. Yep, looks like they're going to top it all off, and
the 11 topped it off.
Yes, he did.
Oh, big wreck on the backstretch.
Rodney's around.
Oh no! Oh no, Rodney, no!
And he got hit by Paulie D. It's no caution.
Oh, he accidentally got sideswept by another car on the backstretch.
And I believe who's that? It's a white car. I'm not sure who it is. So what? Oh no! Oh, it's who that? Oh no!
Oh man! And here comes the second group, finally down pit road, led by Blazin.
And I believe right now,
Funagi, Fire Truck, but everything is all sorts out of whack as the 78 of Paulie and the 90 of Rodney got together. I have no idea what happened, but Rodney got the worst of it, and
I think Rodney is hoping to. I think he wants to get to his jet and go home. He just wants to go home now.
His car is allowing him to do that as it is beat up, and Paulie and the 13 of Blazin fighting their way off of pit road. As right now,
I believe it's the 22.
The 22.
Yo, Paulie D is right there in second. So.
So this really got, and Blaze, that's going to leave Blazin as third.
You also got to realize those guys who were
Blazin,
the first.
Get up there, Blazin! Come on!
Well, you got to realize here, Shade, that the first group topped off. Remember, those guys just topped.
Blazin's got that draft. Come on, Blazin, get on up there. He's going to have help. They're going to go to the top side.
I don't know if Funagi's for position, because remember, Fu is probably a lap down.
He's got help from the 44.
Sure
now, keep in mind here, man. Keep in mind, that 44 and the 22 are teammates. They are good friends, very close friends. The 22 of McLovin and the 44 of Shack Attack, they are teammates. So...
Absolutely.
But the problem is Shackett now has two cars. He's got the 13 of Blazin and the 78 of Paulie in between him and the 22. Now that 22, who is our leader? Now we've got 11 laps to go now.
This is 10 to go. This time by anyone's race now. I tell you what, like I said, the top group who are on the backstretch right now, that consists of Hurricane Hull, WFJ, I almost call him Super Dave, Ken Rod, and I believe that 92, I gotta look at his name again. Gummit.
Corey, the 92 Corey. Should be Corey.
There's Jay Maynard, he's on pit road, probably gonna top off. Corey and the 19, no, did I say 19 already? Who is that other one I was trying to think of? Gosh darn. Town. Why am I not thinking it right now? They all, remember, came to top off on that last stop. So now you got to think the leaders are in the tri-oval. The lead guys who led the pit road are on the backstretch. So, I mean, I'm thinking right now, the top, what is that? I am not sure how many they have in a group. Like, what is that? 6 guys, maybe 5? Given that if some of them are in the top 5, they are passed with 9 laps to go. Is it 9 to go? I might be wrong on my count.
Yes, there's 9 to go this time. Yes, when they click the stripe, there will be 8 to go.
8 to go. So, these guys here coming in 3 and 4 are good. These guys are good on fuel. The guys that are 3 and 4, no. That stinks that those guys who were inside the
everybody's pitted now. Everybody's pitted now. Everybody's good to the end.
Absolutely.
Everybody's good to the end. The guys that are in 3 and 4, they just don't have a shot. It's going to come down to one of this top 5 here, a group, this lead pack of 5. It's going to come down to one of these guys. McLovin out in first, and then your pick of the 78 of Paulie in second. Blazin is third. Shack Attack is fourth.
And I believe 5th is Fu, but I'm not sure because he was a lap down, though.
Yeah, he's a lap down.
So this is the top 4. So right now, here comes Blazin. He went way high. He got no help.
Oh, man, that's going to shuffle him to the rear of it.
Yes, it is. And I tell you what.
So move Shack Attack up to third. Now, this is where it comes key because remember, McLovin and Shack Attack do have their pact as far as they're just good friends. I race with a good friend all the time too. Their teammate, call them teammates, call them whatever you want. I mean, either way. Ooh, the 78 just drifted up. Either way, if you're the 78, now you're in trouble because you're not totally sure that the 44 will go with you. Because he's going to go pull up. If you're in that 78 and you pull up to that outside line, you better hope that P3 or P4 and P5 are there to come up there with you, because you got to know Shackett is going to stick on the back of that 22.
Absolutely. And you got to also realize, Shay, you mentioned it earlier, McLovin was looking for 4 straight. However, he didn't make last week at Indianapolis. He wants to start that redemption tour and go and pick up where he left off 2 weeks ago.
Right, and to him, it's 4 straight. It's 4 races for him.
Exactly, and we're coming up 5 laps to go. And now the question is, you may be right, because that 78, if he pulls out of line, you think that 44 is going to push you? No, he's going to help his best friend out.
But he might, because, when you're talking about coming down to the end, on the last lap, or, to get there, sometimes, it's every man for himself, and regardless of teammates. So, it's not 100% that Shackett will stay to the bottom and push McLovin. There is still, I think, a slight percentage, a slight chance.
Ooh.
Oh, but nope.
Ooh. Oh.
The 78's got to come in and get gas. These guys got to come in and get gas. Oh, no, the 10 car had around. What happened there?
I don't know. Did they? See, I think they're going to top off. Shady. That's what I was thinking. There you go. I could be wrong.
What happened with the 10 car?
I think he just missed entry. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Oh, no! Oh, Paulie got a penalty? Oh,
Paulie's not a penalty. Here comes the 20 data. Here comes the 39 leading that pack.
So
now that puts the 39 to the point in first place.
I'm sad.
So now Hurricane to the point with just a few laps to go.
Man, I'm sad. Oh.
That is.
Man, I was so happy, man. For a minute, I was like, man, it's going to get interesting. But right now, remember, it was WFJ and Hurricane Hall on the front row. I believe we're coming to 3 laps to go. Now, where do you make that move? Who do you go with? 4 to go.
It depends on where you're at. You said we got 4 to go?
Yep.
Yep, we got 4 to go.
3 to go. I think it's 3. My fault.
It's 3 to go, so the next time by is 2 to go.
Exactly. And now you got to think, when am I going to time this? Am I going to time it here? Am I going to time it? No, Corey, you better get back in line. That young man needs to get back in line. You're going to...
Yep. So right now, it's going to come down. I thought that other group had the gas to get to the end. Obviously, I was wrong.
Well, I thought that so too, because I'm like, well, they can make it.
Yeah, I thought so too. Apparently not, because now it's put it in the hands of either Hurricane Hall in the 39, WFJ in second in the 19, Kenrod in third in the 7.
Ooh, there you go. I think the inside lane's going to... Well, I thought the inside was going. But right now, 2 to go, Shady.
It might be that wily veteran in that 4 car. Or it could be one of our new guys, a 92 of Corey. Is that 92?
Yep, that is Corey.
The 92 of Corey. Or the 47 of Who Dat, which is my number 1 pick for the night.
And Shady, we are coming to the 1 to go.
White flag out?
White flag out. Sponsored by... But here we go, 1 to go. I tell you what, if you're that 19, when do you make that move? When you
on
make
the
it,
yeah, he'll make it on the backstretch of turn 3.
you gotta make it now. I tell
White
you
flag
what.
is out, and the last flag or last lap brought to you by FTR Custom
Here they
Designs.
go. Here they go.
Oh,
3
they
wide.
used a pick. They used the 9 car as a pick.
9's up there.
The 39 said
92 in the
WFJ,
wall.
the 92 is wrecking. Here comes the 39 car. Can he get his first win? The WFJ looks to the high side. He's
Can
not
he
going
get
to make
there?
it. He doesn't have any help. Here comes Hurricane Hole in the 39 coming to the
Hurricane's
triangle.
gonna do it.
Hurricane's going to get his first win. Yes!
Unbelievable. Exactly what he needed. Oh my goodness. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Wow.
What an ending.
Gets the stage 2 win and picks up his first career FTR win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Hurricane Hall. Holy cow. Looks like some tempers are going down between the 22 and 7. I'm not sure. But my. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But hey, how about Kenrod, my guy, getting a top 5? How about that, Kenrod? That's awesome. Good job.
Man.
You're celebrating tonight.
Finally captures that elusive first victory.
Oh my goodness, that 39 team is celebrating tonight.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And
Wow.
every right to. Oh, we got to get the rest of our top 3 as soon as it pops up here. They're still trying to get this mess because people were wrecking. All right now we got the unofficial results as Hurricane your winner, WFJ in 2nd, Kenrod in 3rd, JD in 4th, Corey in 5th, Eneltown in 6th, Shack Attack 7th, Blazin in 8th, Paulie comes home 9th, McLovin in 10th, and Jay Manry comes home in 11th. That's your top 11 tonight.
And then you got your stage 1 winner, Who Dat, then Tyler, Fire Truck, Super Dave, and I believe it was the 20. I can't tell you the rest. So, there you go. I'll give you that for you. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
All right, well, let's see about getting some of these guys on in here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I apologize, folks. I'm in a blue screen for just a moment as I get an invite to some of these top 3. I'm going to do 1st and 3rd. You take 2nd.
You got it.
All right, there we go. This is easier when they send the invite request to me. Yes, there we go. Makes it so much easier. Wait, what's going on here? Yeah, right. There we go. Accepted. There we go. All right. Makes it so much easier when they send me the request. Basically, it makes it easier when they knock on our door. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
It makes it easier when they're knocking on our door. Our door.
Absolutely.
Our door has to stay locked. That's how crazy it can get up here.
And Wi-Fi.
All right, here we go.
Do we got everyone there, Shady, or are we missing one?
Here.
We got them all.
Do we?
We got.
Wi-Fi should be on his way.
That's who we was. I guess we're waiting on your poll winner.
All right.
All right, there he is. I sent him an invite.
I sent him one too, and I'm backing out, boys. Good job, Hurricane.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, Boss Mick.
Thank you so much.
Just couldn't quite get her done. Good job, fellas.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do we have WFJ Wi-Fi? Not yet. Well, he'll be here. He'll be here. So.
There he is. Good
there
job.
he is. That's
Sorry, I have my
right.
notifications off.
Well, let's first start with the 7 car, And that is Kenrod bringing it home in third. Man, Kenrod, glad to get to interview you finally once, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I tell you what, man. Tell us about this rocket you had, man. Because that number 7 car, that looked like it had some hidden speed. It looked like that you never even were able to get it up to its top speed tonight.
Not really. A hurricane, man. Hey, listen, bro. The people that were up front worked together with each other and treated each other with respect and wasn't worried about, hey, let me say I'm going to go with you and then fall back in line once you take the run. We all worked with one another, and it paid off in the end. Now, don't get me wrong, I tried to pass Hurricane at the end. The bastard blocked me, though. He didn't really block me. He used the 9 car as a pick, and it worked great.
Yeah, he did.
I had a great run, man. But no, he didn't do nothing wrong there. He was smart, was what he was.
It was, actually. It's a legal move.
It is. And anyways, like I said, that was a plan to perfection. And we all finished up front, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. So congratulations to Hurricane. Congratulations to Wi-Fi. That was 100%er, bro, at Talladega. That ain't easy. It's
hey, how you like that setup?
Oh, I love that shit. That was all right.
My setup took the top 3.
That was all right by me, bro. I'm cool with it.
Well, congratulations to you, Kenrod, on
Thanks,
getting
sir.
third, man. That was a heck of a job, man. Great job.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
All right, let's bring up old WFJ Wi-Fi. Nick, go ahead for it.
Oh, let me get to that car real quick. There it is. Okay, it didn't take me very long. Man, dude, you start on the pole. I was going to say the same thing with you there, Kenrod. You guys led for like, maybe what was it, half the start of stage 1, then got the lead, you drifted back, and then, well, I mean, heck, you got yourself rallied for a second. Walk us through it.
Yeah, I went into pit road. The first pit stop was pretty conservative. Lost the lead, but I was able to hang with the lead pack there. And got to thank Hurricane and Kenrod. We worked on these cars, and we did the job it needed done.
Absolutely, man. That was, again, I said this before where, some of y'all led the first half and was like, all right, I led my couple laps and then, drifted on back. But, I mean, it was a great recovery. I mean, we saw you guys use that 9 as a pick. I was like, well, when's that move going to be made? I tell you, that move was made. I tell you, that would have been something.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about it was I got into Corey coming back down the track and spun him out, but he still finished 5th. But
Yeah, you suck, bro.
Well, you got anything for our second place there, Mr. Akers?
Hey, man, Wi-Fi, congratulations, dude, man. You drove a hell of a race tonight.
Yes, you did. You sure did.
That was a hell of a job. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't a race I wanted to run, really. But I wanted to race more, but, it is what it is.
We all did, bro.
We did what everybody else was doing,
You got to do what everybody else is doing.
Absolutely. Well, man, take that silver medal and take it and move on to next week, my guy.
I appreciate it.
All right, Shady. I know you're so desperate, excited. The team finally got a win. Take it away.
And he was my dark horse. How about that? Ha ha! Yeah, that's right. If I can get through there it is. All right, Hurricane. Finally getting that number 3-9 in victory lane, man. How's it feel?
Feels good. I called my shot on your broadcast, too. That made it even better.
Blocking bastard.
I had to email my buddy Cletus McFarland, man. I want to let the bald eagles out, let them soar. It worked.
I love it.
Just zig at the right time, and my zag worked, and I got the lead, and I checked on out, man.
Blocking bastard.
I love it. Seriously though, man, these two guys in the booth, man, we worked a lot together, and I love racing with them, man.
Like a
Absolutely.
bald eagle down the backstretch, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, let it rip, baby.
That sounds like a damn pterodactyl. That wasn't a bald eagle. Come on, bro.
Hey, man, I tried to do my Cletus impersonation for the interview, you know?
Right. But really quick, oh my goodness, Hurricane, I tell you, you had stage 2, you in that 10, boy, I told you, I was like, man, if that was the last lap of the race, that'd be interesting to have a photo finish right
Corey's
there.
another one. I love Corey, man. I went up there and tapped his little fender a little bit, just messing with him. I hope I didn't. I think I had it anyway. I feel bad if that cost him that stage, but he had a hell of a run right there. It was.
Oh,
it was
absolutely. Absolutely.
You just kind of want to rattle his cage a little bit, huh?
close.
Yeah.
I wanted to rattle his cage. Yeah.
Gotta wait till a short track for that, my guy. But, oh my goodness. I know you made Shady happy tonight, getting that 39 to victory lane.
I was happy I called my shot. That's the first time I've been able to do that.
Well, how was that? I mean, did you guys plan it? I mean, straight, because that with having that caution in stage 3 that we did have, the one caution we did have, obviously throws the pit cycle for a bit of a loop. Did you guys make it up
we thought
then?
the math was wrong, and it wasn't. We had to pit 3 times that stage, and we still had to. So we had a little discussion about that mid-race, but we had to pit again and basically take nothing, and just to make the pit cycle work, and it worked. And we were out there
Absolutely,
ways, man. I think we were out
That's
there
why we
pretty
went
far
in
on the
2
other
laps
pack.
in a row.
Well,
Yeah, you guys were long gone of the other pack.
Yeah.
Because you guys came around and you passed them when they had just come out of the pit stop, coming around like getting ready to come through turn 1, basically. So they had a long way to go before they could even get up to speed. So it was a while.
That was a good move. You ran out of the life with that one.
You want an inside scoop? Ask us if we was working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could cut that, but I was kind of curious.
Working together.
I was kind of curious and wondering if Wi-Fi would had that slight little inkling of of kicking it and taking the high side, just the slightest little feeling, so to get that.
I saw him think about it. I backed up with him.
Hey, I thought about it, but I wasn't going to do it. No.
Hey, bro,
No, I knew you would never do. I knew you
Oh,
weren't.
absolutely.
To me, so
No,
I knew you weren't going to do it. As soon as I saw you guys come around and you were.
third, Ken Rod.
Hey, on the last, listen here, you blocking bastard.
Well, there you go. Let me finish this broadcast up. Congratulations, Hurricane! Finally getting that elusive first win. That was a heck of a job, and
Congratulations, buddy.
it couldn't come at a better place. Nick, thank you for taking the time and jumping up here in the booth with me tonight. You want to say goodnight?
Absolutely.
You there?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I was just saying, did you want to say goodnight?
Oh, yeah. I'm good to go. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Shady, you know the sponsors more than I do, so get those sponsors out of the way because sponsors matter, my guy.
Oh, yes. I'll definitely want to thank all of our sponsors.
I'd have to tell JD on you if you didn't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm not trying to get in trouble now.
Oh, I just want to say one thing. I want to shout out G Unit, top 3, baby.
G Unit.
Shady, get those sponsors out and let's call it a night, shall we?
Yeah, I want to thank all of our sponsors and our partners. 52 Truck and Auto Repair, Wheels on Wheels, Linda's Fashions and Accessories, FTR Custom Designs, and of course our new sponsor, Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park from our old friend Heavy Duty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week. Congratulations, Hurricane, getting first, Wi-Fi in second, and Ken Rod rounds out the podium top 3. Thank you all. Have a wonderful night. See you next week.